Once you hit 5D, your energy shifts. And really, there's no going back to 3D. As much as you try, or as much as you not want to, but just you just be like, damn, can I be regular? As much as you want to, going back to 3D is just not for you anymore. Your energy shifts, so your conscience has shifted. You have gotten a lot of spiritual upgrades that you may not notice at first, but you'd be like, what the hell? Like, am I of this world? And the answer to that question is no, not anymore. You see, you're out here and you're not entertaining the same conversations that you once did. That small talk, that shit feels heavy as hell. Drama, it feels pointless, and negativity just can't sit in your space anymore. You might dwell on it for a second, but like it just goes away. As in, before you would dwell in negativity, you would want to get your get back. You would try to prove to the world, that's not me, whatever, but now you just don't care when you in the 5D. How to know that you're in the 5D now is, even when you listen to music just don't feel the same. It don't hit the same. You actually can feel the energy, the negative energy that's coming out of it. When you look at the videos, you see the negativity, or the things behind the works of that video. You're not just listening to the beat anymore. No, you're like actually feeling the energy behind the artist. You see the messages in the videos. You see the agendas. Love is not just about attachment anymore. It's about alignment, peace, growth, and your truth. Even your body starts to feel different. Like it starts to reject, the things that no longer serves you. It doesn't crave everything that the world pushes. Your taste elevates. Your habits elevate. You'll rather find out what your purpose is in this life rather than spend time on materialistic things that don't mean a damn thing. A lot of people hide their true selves behind materialistic things, clothes, jewelry. Ooh, look at my house. I got a bigger house than you. Ooh, look at my car. My car is more fancier than yours. And really, in realness, them people are miserable. A lot of them are. You're not looking for validation anymore. You'd rather have your self-respect. You'd rather love on yourself. The overwhelming feeling of chaos and drama and just the noise. You'd rather have that. You'd rather not have that anymore. Like, that's been replaced with clarity. That's been replaced with clarity. And it's not that you feel better or you feel like you're better than anybody. It's just that you're feeling more freer. You're feeling more wiser. You see what's going on. Under the physical, you actually see with your spiritual eyes when you get on 5D. And it's not perfection, it's more just consciousness. Knowing that shit don't matter anymore, you know? It's not about being perfect. I say that all the time. It's about knowing. You know, once you rise, you just can't unsee it. Once you get from 3D to 5D, you really don't want to go back. At least you can't. But until next time, I see y'all later. It's time to elevate. It's 2026. That part. Oh, and best believe you will have people that will try to bring you back down to 3D. You know, it's like that crab in the barrel statement people be making. You know, they'll try their best to bring you back down. You know, they'll bring doubt. They'll try to bring that drama towards you. They'll try to have you coming back to the old habits that you once used to do, you know, that you got over. They'll try to have you in the same environments that you're not used to anymore. Same mindset, you know. But it's kind of hard to go back to that once you hit 5D, once you rise. They'll try to entertain you with low-ass conversation that's not vibrating on your energy anymore. You know, they talking about shit that doesn't even matter. Like, I can't sit around talking about P. Diddy. I can't sit around talking about what Donald Trump and them doing. We already know what they doing. But the whole thing is what we gonna do about it as a collective. You know, we talk about the same old bullshit, you know. When you on 5D, you can't talk about that bullshit no more. How we gonna elevate? How we gonna raise our conscience back up? What they don't understand is that it's too late. The shift already done happened. You can't trigger me. You might upset me for a moment, for a second. Of course, because I'm human, you know, but you can have that once you realize, wait a minute, what does it matter? You know, motherfuckers talking about you. What does it matter? They're not paying my bills. They ain't putting food on my table. What the fuck does it matter? We keep talking about these music artists. What does it matter? We don't gave these people so much monions. Put so much of our energy to these people, but have they did anything back? Have they gave back in any type of way? No. So what does it matter? 3D, it just no longer fits you. And 5D ain't trying to release that ass. For real. You just can't unlearn what you have awakened to. There's no longer shrinking yourself to be a part of a 3D group, to be a part of people that's not even trying to grow, you know. Your eyes are open now. There's no going back. You have outgrown the old world. For real. That's 3D. 3D is eating better, working your body out, you know. Staying connected to the high most. Not idolizing nothing out here. For real. It hits different.